Oh, you know what, everyone? This isn't really going to sum up anything for us, is it? Because this is still assuming we're not loading into the DLC. Welcome back, everyone, to some more Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. We left off, we realized that it's not Pritchard who contacted us earlier inside the bowels of the ship, and instead some sort of mysterious hacker. He's instructed us to make our way across the loading bay floor to reach a contact of some sort, and to not kill the contact when we reach him. We stuck around, I missed it last time, and now we're hopefully going in the right direction. Okay, and that's kind of where we left off. You also, by the way, oh god, hello. We have a very powerful looking turret to sneak past. It's like that fires plasma rounds or something, or it's a chain gun of some sort. That's not a camera, or is it a camera? Looks like it has a camera under it, honestly.
Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
I'm very surprised we haven't been detected yet in this place either. Like this place. We were detected a few times back on the boat. But otherwise, we're surviving. I'm also very glad to see that our death count matters at the moment. Like, people are talking about it. Okay, let's see to
Cargo
go
crew
across.
to Sector Alpha. Cargo crew to Alpha.
What have we got? Sniper rifle ammo. And a mine template. I guess there's a sniper rifle lying around here somewhere that I didn't see. I will always take normal frag mines. I really like them. Why don't we use our beers? After all. How's our praxis looking? No praxis available. Okay. Next upgrade we're going to be taking will be in our inventory capacity. Otherwise, I'm a little worried if we don't take it, I'm going to end up finding my rocket launcher and or all the ammo we lost. Oh, holy crap, that's where we need to go, right there. That's not so bad. Probably take lift heavy objects next. Or punch through wall. Probably move heavy objects, honestly. We're seeing a lot of move heavy objects all over the place. Run silently might be another good one to take.
That's far enough, Jensen.
You were behind this?
I said that's far enough. I can explain everything if you just stay where you are.
Last time we talked, you used me as a punching bag, and now you want a conversation?
I didn't exactly have a choice. I had to make it look good for Burke. Right now, he still thinks I'm on Belltower's side. But the minute he connects me to you and your murderous rampage...
That's your problem, not mine.
Then Dr. Megan Reed really doesn't mean anything to you, does she?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Belltower kidnapped her, don't you?
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Belltower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented special ops team. Burke went out to meet the leader and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists. And I need you to find out what it is.
Why me, Keitner? That is your name, isn't it? The one Burke used back on the ship?
Natanya Keitner, yes. And it has to be you, because any movements I make are noted and logged. I can't risk blowing cover.
Cover? Who are you working for?
A few months ago, an Interpol agent approached me. They've had Bell Tower on their radar for some time, but they've never been able to prove anything. The things that agent pointed out about this base, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you see, Jensen, I really am playing the good cop and the bad cop.
I'm gonna need more information than that. Tell me about this Black Project.
I wish I could, but it's been classified. So classified every BT suit I've talked to refuses to even acknowledge its existence.
But you've seen something.
Only the edges. This station is part base, part military stockade, and every week a new shipment of belligerents arrives. Only, Interpol says they're not on anyone's terrorist watch list. Most are just civs. Harmless civs. Burke takes them into a restricted wing of the detention camp, and they just disappear.
Labeling people terrorists, perhaps, because that lets you ignore them.
Tell me more about these scientists.
Technically, I'm in charge of operations here, so I keep tabs on people coming in and out. Burke keeps meeting with doctors and researchers, telling me it's part of his interrogation technique.
You got any names?
None that I trust, unless the Doe family suddenly expanded into Australia and Asia. Thing is, I don't always see how they leave.
Yet you're sure that Megan did.
The Blackhawks did. Without the stretchers, but loaded with 5 stasis pods this time.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Hold still for a second.
What the?
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
Only this sector, why not others?
Because I've seen how bloodthirsty you like to be. I can get you into the detention camp, but the interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
And I assume you don't want me to go ask for one.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once you do. Any more questions?
I could use some more hardware. Any chance Corporal Tyler will have access to the armory?
You're still a fugitive, Jensen. I suggest you keep a very low profile. Still, there is someone who might be able to supply you. One of the base mechanics, a civilian named Quinn. He runs a nice sideline in procurement.
I know the type. Why should I trust him?
Because I do, and because he has no love for Burke. He's in the lower level maintenance area near the elevator. He'll get you what you need.
The guards in the prison complex, are they Burke's men or yours?
Definitely Burke's. Highly trained, special operatives. So if you start a firefight in there, don't expect to live long.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. I can eliminate them without feeling guilty.
I'd like a little clarification here about you and Burke. I take it he outranks you.
Technically, yes. But this station is only part military stockade. And while he and his unit have 100% control over the detention camp, I have authority over the base.
Oh.
So I don't need to worry that this is all just some creative attempt at mutiny.
Mutiny? You think I'd risk so much because... Listen close, Jensen. Burke is a sexist, chauvinist pig. And yes, he outranks me. He's also been in Bell Tower a lot longer than me, so he's got more connections. Which he's used to undermine me at every turn. But that is not why you and I are standing here right now. People are getting hurt. Innocent people. And we have to find out why and expose it.
Exposure could destroy Bell Tower.
Bell Tower used to have honor. We do this right, it might again someday.
She has some pent-up rage. I don't know about the sexist stuff, but it does sound like she has the city's best interest in mind. I'm surprised she took that the wrong way, though.
That's all I need to know.
Good. I'll upload to the security network from here, so get going. Alan Tyler will exist by the time you reach the prison security port. Just be careful, and try not to draw too much attention.
Will do. Oh, the gun does have a camera on it. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go down and get some hardware. Hopefully, he will be selling some... heavy rifle ammo. We're probably going to end up vendoring the laser rifle at this point as well, everyone. I just don't see a reason to keep it. It's taking up all that inventory space. I would love to have kept it, but we don't have the room. Well, we could... Hold on. We have a praxis, don't we? No, we don't. Okay. Well, if we get a praxis point, we can take the increased storage space, I suppose. Yeah, that would let me... That would let me carry it. Also vendor a few of the other things I don't need. I guess we can get rid of our pistol now that we have our machine pistol. Machine pistol was silenced. I think it does just as much damage. And we can use the shotgun for close range combat. Actually, for close range combat, we can use our blade arms as we have been using. Yeah, we'll vendor our snipered pistol now. I'm assuming this gentleman will actually purchase things from us.
Are you Quinn?
Well, if it ain't the bloody Grim Reaper himself.
What are you talking about?
Christ almighty, lad. You got half the garrison shitting themselves and afraid you got on patrol. Look, I don't want no trouble. You hear? The commander said to help you. That's what I'll do. Just don't kill me, all right? I got children. 8 of them. Well, look, I don't really have 8, but... All right, I don't really have any. Just don't fucking shoot me.
It's how I operate. A dead hostile is one less potential variable to deal with down the line. But you don't seem like a threat to me.
Fucking A, man. Is that supposed to be comforting?
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah. She told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar? We've only got so much pull around here. It's Burke's show, and he'll do as he bloody well pleases, which means stamping out any rats the moment he gets wind of them.
I'm grateful, but can we get on with it? I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Aye. From time to time you might say being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander signed off on it, I suppose I could open my stock to you. For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. I ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back in the ship.
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts.
Ah,
but
awesome.
now that I think of it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind a little legwork, I've got an errand that could use running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. Interested?
All right, tell me about this special offer.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this base is packing some serious heat. Especially in the form of those walking brick shithouse boxcars. If you get me a few odds and ends, I might be able to whip up a little something to make getting around easier, if you catch my meaning.
What kind of something are we talking about here?
Nothing fancy. Just a 329 series MPRS.
A rocket launcher?
That's right, mate. And custom built. By yours truly, of course. You see, while I might be able to get my fingers on some low-level arms, I'm a little restricted when it comes to military-grade bells and whistles. And I'm itching to try out a new trigger propulsion mix. Maybe even recalibrate the guidance system for some extra punch.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
I like the sound of this.
Fucking right, you like the sound of this? It's the bollocks. Look, all you gotta do is find me some components. I'll do the rest. An earlier boat had a shipment of 329s, but I wasn't able to poach any of them before they made it to the armory. Luckily, little Sparrow in my employ managed to lose one through maintenance circulation, but he got himself shit canned before I could collect. Now my little bute's lying around the base somewhere in bloody pieces. The launcher, I mean, not the wee man. Though, I've no idea what really happened to him.
Right, so, long story short, you need me to find the parts and bring them back to you.
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope assembly, and launch a barrel, and we're in business. I can scrape up the rest from leftovers here in the shop.
I think I already found one.
Hey, let me see what you got there. That's the 329's trigger module. Let me know when you find the other two.
What can you tell me about this base?
Nothing you don't know, probably. To the outside world, it's a Bell Tower naval logistics headquarters and supply point for their Pacific operations. Beneath the surface, though, it's much, much more.
How so?
Look, nothing personal, mate, but I prefer if the commander did most of the informing. As far as I'm concerned, the less I know, and more importantly, the less I say in this matter, the better off we all are.
That's fair enough. I think he'll have the same opinion of the other two.
Buy something or bugger off.
Alright, well, let's vendor some stuff. So, we're not gonna keep the pistol. It'd be a shame to actually get rid of it, but no, let's vendor it. Done. Shotgun I'm totally holding on to. We won't need any pistol ammo now. Anything else I want to get rid of? I'm tempted to drop the nuke and other software, but no, we'll hold on to them at the moment. I think that'll do right now. And let's purchase... Oh, revolver ammo! We could use some of that. I'll take all the machine pistol ammo we can get. One use of shotgun cartridges as well. Oh, we have Typhoon ammo on us, don't we? We won't be taking the Typhoon. So let's sell the one Typhoon ammo we've got. What else is he selling? Beer. Lots of beer. Lots of beer. Holy crap. Hypostims as well, huh? I might come back for that. Oh, wow, he's selling a practice kit. Definitely take one of those as well.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Unless, of course, you fuck it up yourself.
I love this guy. Okay. I'll be right back, everyone. I'm going to do some inventory management. Okay, everyone. We're back. And here's our inventory now. Plenty of space. Thank goodness. I went ahead and spent our practice points, and I'll show you what I took in just a few seconds. So I went ahead and took the last strength upgrade, and the final point I put over here in EMP shielding. And now we're done with our thermal armor stuff. Thermal armor stuff. Yep, that's what we're calling it. Practical Shootist Monthly. Featured in this month's hard-packed edition. Review the latest iteration of a classic, the Strasiusk Arms X crossbow compound system, and we ask if the silent kill is truly the best. Live fire analysis of the modified SMG in development for Germany's I can't possibly pronounce that. Blundspolizei GSG-9 division. Columnist Rick Tiplady discusses the history of a masterpiece, the .357 Python. Gun control. Managing recoil through augmented cyber limbs for 50 caliber rounds and above. Our technology consultant looks at the next generation of non-lethal firearms, including the new gun out of Hong Kong, Connaught Technologies, the Pulse Energy Projection System, the PEPS. On location this month, we joined the Austin Police Department Hostage Rescue Unit. We examined the latest advances in liquid matrix armor, the Skull Gun, and other implanted firearms. Real? Fantasy? Or Nightmare Skull Gun? Right! From Deus Ex 1! Oh man, how hilarious. Op-ed. Why is it wrong to have a flamethrower? Why is it wrong to have a flamethrower? What was the one expression I heard about the flamethrower? It was, the guy who comes up with the flamethrower is the best, had to ask himself a really interesting question. He was like, I want to set fire to all of those people, but I want to do it from over here. I thought originally the flamethrower was, I have no idea, of course, what I'm talking about here, but I thought the flamethrower was developed for foliage removal. Of course, setting things on fire, you know, can use it as a war weapon, no problem. Okay, so we're allowed to get to the detention center. Does that mean we can now walk through the one, you know, the thing? Can we walk through the lasers out of there? Oh, this is where we first entered, Tim. I think. Oh, maybe it's not. let's see if we can get around here. Let's see if we can get into this door. Probably not, but hey, you never know. Nope, we don't have any hacking, so we're not going to be able to do that. Alright, then we have to get past this. Maybe. Alright, so we're going to sneak into that corner. I think the guard we see up ahead, the one who's basically due north of us, I think he's the guard who was just relaxing. We'll wait for the camera to go back the other way, and then we'll slowly sneak up and see who's over there. You have 173 rounds, so we can't really... Oh, we can use our weapon in a firefight if it comes down to it, but then we won't be using it for much wet work. We did reload our pistol, though. Okay. I think we can walk right through this. Let's see. Nope. One second, everyone. I'm just going to reload the game. So we can't walk through that. So we don't have clearance to just walk in here. Oh, crap. What the heck? Quick save, please. Well, we don't want to activate that then. We could throw an EMP grenade, but I have a hunch that's just going to make a lot of noise. Darn it. Alright, let's... There's no point looking around that way. Let's look at our map really quick. We are here. Oh, well, there's a room? We can walk in over here. Oh, but it's sealed. No, we won't be going that way then. I don't want the alarms to activate at all if possible, so I'm not going to shoot that camera. Alright. Oh, it was another loading bay over on this side. Interesting. Oh, no, this is where we came from originally. Oh, crap, we need to find the secret for that gentleman. It looks like they might be in the loading bays still. Okay, let's head up these stairs. And we'll go towards Burke's office, I suppose. Maybe there's a way to drop down from there. Yeah, throwing EMP grenades is not going to work out for me. Oh, we might be able to go into that room though. He's not paying attention. We have no hacking though. This is gonna be wow, this is gonna go very poor for us. We need to try to get out of here. Take it.
Access granted.
I didn't see that there before. Maybe this will let me get around that somehow. Maybe underneath everything. We don't have the computer access here. We can't hack again. We've already read that one. Sleepwalking World. Alright, let's go this way. Also, quick save. That's promising. Where do you go? Oh, very promising. Maybe this will get us where we want to be.
You gotta be crazy. Whoever heard of dispersing poisonous gas via the ventilation? You gotta be crazy.
You can live, sir. Pistol ammo, which we don't need. Sit rep. Corporal Korn. There has been a situation aboard the Haizhenju. An armed stowaway has been captured. No further details at this time. However, Commander Burke has opted to board the ship once we approach RBS. I have appraised Lieutenant Commander Keitner of the circumstances, and she will be boarding as well. You will designate an escort for the commanders. The escort will stay behind on the ship under my orders and aid in transferring the prisoner once we are docked. You will arrange with Special Operations and Detention Silo Central for temporary access to the detention camp for the escort team. I do not want any incidents. No one is to speak to Burke unless directly addressed. No mention of detainees or otherwise. By God, I swear, if anyone steps out of line, I will let Burke do what he will. Also, have Hammond send another base-wide security reminder. Burke will be on a rampage because of this breach. Surely he'll start a security assessment for all of RBS, so we'll have to be on our toes. Lieutenant Black. It just occurs to me, our hacker friend, that was probably Keitner this whole time. That was probably her. Probably her. Bored. What you gonna do? Keitner's got no pull here. I don't know what the brass were thinking about when they posted her here, but they weren't doing her any favors. Here's how busy I am. What is this a picture of? I can't tell what it's a picture of. I hate these things. Is it a Pikachu or something? I can't tell what it is. Klein. By the way, what's the comm situation? I've been getting flack that we're having problems contacting the incoming ships because of the storm. I'm assuming that's been cleared up. Hey, you lazy ass. What's up? I got one of Burke's special goons hanging over me like some kind of vulture, so I'm pretending I'm busy. I wish Keitner would do something about them. I don't need any warm, fuzzy reminders of HS. I joined up with a nice paycheck, not to be bullied by some cyber nerd's wet dream. To all the short message. Alright, we've already read both of those. Still surprised that there's a religious organization here for these people. Oh. Oh, I think we want that. That was awesome. Alright, so we definitely want these on my hotbar. Let's quick save again. Wonderful. Sorry, Spec Ops Solar. We also picked up a combat rifle, didn't we? I don't need this. We could vendor it, but I'm not really interested. I probably will not be completing the one quest either, everyone. The rocket launcher one, if it requires going back out. Oh, hello, are you permanently damaged? Yes, yes you are.
What a night.
What a night indeed. It's been crazy, hasn't it? Darn it. Alright, we're not getting in there then. I would like to check out Burke's office, if possible. Could maybe jump up here, but I see guards in the hallway, and that makes me nervous. Let's retake the grading. And double back up. Wow, I'm really glad we eliminated all the guards that we did earlier. It'll make this a lot easier. I say, as I'm about to get captured. Oh, that's going to be awkward. Gas grenade will put everyone on alert. We basically have to just pass on that. I don't see an easy way to get past them. I don't have a cloaking device. Darn it, that's such a shame. There's too much happening up here, Tim. You have a... Wandering patrolling guard doesn't come up here all the time. I'm gonna look down here for everyone for like 30 seconds. Just to take a peek. No, I'm not really willing to risk that. We might be able to get to Burke's office, maybe. I don't see the door. No, forget it. Forget it. Whatever's in Burke's office will stay there. Okay, so back to the grating to get around the security lasers. Sorry about this, everyone. I have to constantly remind myself that I am recording this after all, and that it is... wrong way. It's going to be awkward if I do what I normally would do playing the game and just wait for a perfect opportunity to do it. That'd be like 20 minutes of waiting, which I would normally do without hesitation. I am a slow thief, not a fast one. Oh, hello. We can let this go without searching it. Take their money. Nothing else. Alright, let's move on. So what's next for upgrades? We could start working on hacking again, I suppose. We'll have to slowly do that. Or we could take runs... Probably should honestly take runs silently next. As an ability I'll actually use. Oh god, it scared the heck out of me, gun turret.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled.
We passed one of these earlier, so I'm surprised you had to retake our... Oh! They must have done something special for me the first time.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Alan Tyler. Ready for service. Actually, we might take move heavy object next. That looks like that would have been really useful earlier in here. Oh, the urge to kill him is overwhelming. He's not looking. Doesn't wear a helmet. He's behind something. He's perfect to kill. He's perfect to kill. Sorry about your leg. You're dead anyway, that's not gonna matter. Wow. These poor people. But we can't rescue them. There's nowhere for them to go. Reminds me of, what was this one movie? Fire in the Sky, I think was the name of the movie, where these aliens kidnapped the person and began experimenting on him. It's been a long time. God, that part was creepy. I see 2 robots, 2 turrets, and 2 guards in here. They're just gonna ignore you. You're imprisoned. We have to go up. We can't even hear you. I'm so sorry, miss. I really want to kill these guards.
Have you heard from Mason about when they'll be coming back to fix that wall? I'm starting to think I can feel a breeze coming through the cracks. What the hell is that? I've got a pop. Over there! Stop! Right hit!
How did that guard hear what was happening down there? I guess he watched his friends die.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Nothing I couldn't get rid of.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
Two security bots. They won't be that difficult to get past. Oh, interesting. There was another way up here. Okay. So we've got to get upstairs. Kind of where we were before, I guess? Alright, sorry about this, everyone. Let's go back upstairs then, if I'm able to. We can't hack any of the systems, so that's not happening. Nor the security hub. Oh, we can't actually get up here from here, can we? No, we actually can't.
Please, let me out! I've done nothing wrong!
They're just gonna ignore you. There is nothing you can do. It is, but they don't care whatsoever.
I'm not a criminal! I'm not a terrorist!
How do I get up here? Oh, these stairs.
Why am I being held here? Where are we?
It just occurs to me that the... This is gonna be awkward, Tim. That's really awkward. Darn that throw. Ugh, that's such a waste. We can maybe leave one of them around.
This isn't right! I'm not a criminal! I'm not a terrorist!
At least they give them
Listen to me. I've done nothing
things to
wrong.
read, I suppose. I'll hold on to one EMP grenade for a box guard. I guess that's what they call the giant robots. We're not... Wow, we're not getting rid of that. Okay. Triggering it doesn't matter to me, I think. Well, that might actually trigger the security... whatchamacallit. Any gun turrets that might be around in the area. Oh, that's really awkward. Okay. Well, crap.
I'm not a terrorist.
We have to sound the alarm to go up. Probably gonna activate... Probably gonna activate something, isn't it? I just want to see where this robot goes. Just make it turns back in that direction. We'll throw a box in front of the lasers here and see what that actually does.
I've done nothing wrong.
Just watching what the one robot does. Oh, you know what we could have done? Maybe we could have hopped over that? Yeah, we could have hopped over it. Well, too late now. Darn it, really sloppy in this area. Gun turrets are active up here, too. Okay, well, now we have to go back down and turn off the alarm. This is gonna take forever. I'll be back, everyone. Hey, everyone, we're back. So let's... The alarm actually... Well, I reset the alarm. Now we're gonna hop over the laser.
Why are you doing this? You're monsters!
Yes, they are.
Let me out of here!
It's been really sneaky to dodge past these guys without an EMP grenade. Would have to hide out in the other rooms. Okay, so that will make the rest of this kind of easy. I don't see any other guards or any other security forces on the radar at the moment. Though some might show up here.
This is a nightmare. I don't belong here.
Why am I being held here? Where are we?
Okay, I see what we do.
You can't just sweep us under a rock like this.
This isn't right. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a terrorist.
What you're doing is wrong.
These poor people. Oh, God, I'm going to murder this doctor. See, it's not really murder if I'm killing him, is it? I guess it is. Alright, let's march in here, Jensen.
Activating security scan.
One of these is going to go bad. I know it is. We've eliminated too many people.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Yeah, it's going to scream not allowed or something of the sort later on, isn't it? It totally is. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh my God. They interrogate him there, probably beat him up or what have you. It's not possible, unfortunately, miss. We can't rescue any of you.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, well, some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else, another facility maybe, or somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
We can't help her. We can't help her.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the two doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
That is the
And then
wrong
what?
attitude.
Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
We have to go, miss. You have no secure way to get out of here. We did read on the ship a little earlier ago that it's, I think in the last episode, that it sounds like they do release them back out into the world. Though I think this is a terribly cruel thing to do, even if they did that. Nina Sullivan. Augmentation, blood type A negative, suggests continuing protocol. Because you fractured only likely 10 to 10 meters when transferred to lab.
Why are you doing this to me?
Acceptable markers well within acceptable parameters or something like that. The question is, if I get a chance to kill the doctor or free the scientists, what am I doing? I'm sorry, free the scientists, free these people. I don't trust the doctor, so I'd kill him and leave her here, honestly. I feel really bad for her, but that would be the choice I would make. What are these data storage devices, and why are we picking them up anyway? We don't have any hacking. We've already read that.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, Burke's eyes are enhanced, Jensen. He uses special retinal prostheses custom-made for him by the Tai Young Medical Corporation.
You want me to remove Burke's eyes?
Not the ones he's currently using. He just received a new set this evening for when the cargo ship docked. With any luck, you'll find it in his office. Keitner out.
The intelligence circuit, excerpted from a talk given by Hugh Darrow in the 2020 Human Plus Conference, San Jose. We get carried away with the idea of bolting robot arms and legs to our fleshy torsos, but I firmly believe that the real core of what we can innovate lies within our meat, more specifically in our brains. Deep brain implants are the way in which the human machine can truly be supercharged. Consider our gray matter. Our neuro-DNA has been implanted with a mammoth amount of information, allowing us to parallel process huge and complex data sets in quick order. But for all of that, our wet memory is patchy and sporadic. We lack the ability to communicate data in complete fashion. We've read this one already. It was some time ago, though. Sorry about that, everyone. Crap, and I had something to talk about on the trip back, but now I don't remember. Yep, yeah, we're going to eliminate them. They're you know, it would be neat if there was like a plot twist and they're actually working on curing this really virulent disease that is spreading and they need people to experiment on to fix it. But, I mean, they're just killing people for that. Take willing volunteers for that instead. I'm sure people would, especially probably, well, men again, they're looking for people with a certain blood type and everything. Would you volunteer, Tim, for that if you could save lives? Knowing that you might die from it, though? It would depend upon the disease and how virulent and or dangerous it would have been to humanity, I suppose. If it was something that was wiping out millions, yeah, I'd do it. It's easy to say, but, oh God, if it was the chance to save people I care about, I'd do it. It's all of that. All my upbringing screams to me that you gotta make a difference somehow.
Activating security scan.
My upbringing being sacrifice yourself and your happiness for others.
Biometric data assembled.
Show me the failure. Do it! Do it. I know you want to.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
I don't see anything on the camera. No other I do see no, those are robots. Those are robots. You know, I'm not seeing the girl at the moment. I can't get her out of here. Not yet, at least. I don't know how secure that is. That's really freaking easy to sneak past. You know, this robot reminds me of the Terrans from StarCraft. It's making a similar... No, the SCVs. When they drop a building down and begin working on it, they make the same sound that thing is making. Alright, we picked up a praxis point. We should take that in something. So, we could begin taking hacking up some ranks. That's going to be all my effort, though, to do just that. I also want to move throw heavy objects. I also wanted to run silently. Sprint faster could be useful as well. Let's begin working on the hacking. It might come in useful later. I'm kitted out for my combat anyway, so another 14 minutes, everyone, as well. And then we'll call the session here. So they're aware that I'm released now. I'm out and about. Oh, hello, Pocket Secretary. Attention all Alpha Shift personnel. Be advised to change the access security terminal detention silo B. Silo B control. And then we have a password. Oh, darn it. Okay, we had that at some point. That would have been really handy up there, probably. Too late now. I guess seeing these guards killed isn't going to really do much for their... Well, actually, it probably would do a little something for their morale, but they're still stuck here.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Okay, I do want to take Burke's eyes. Haven't even thought about something like that since we last played Xenoclash. Okay, so we have to get to his office. So that's up to the stairs over here. We'll call the session, I think, once we're done with his office, everyone. This is a heads up. God, these poor people. I freaking hate this organization. I'm not going to feel too bad with the fight Keitner either. She was a part of this. She's having her moment now of recognizing what she was doing has been wrong all along.
Listen, we'd all like to be in the middle of the action in Oz, but we're stuck here. It's better than policing civilians like Jonesy. Isn't he stationed in China? Dragnet must be.
I don't know. Anxious sounds like a fun time at least. Especially if we're
Yeah.
Had to do that. shame. Well, every single guard in the building now knows we're here, so now we're killing every single guard. I think I prefer it this way, honestly, everyone. So, what ends up happening to me in these situations is I get caught, like trying to be sneaky and what have you, and then it never works out for me, trying to do this the stealthy way, especially for missions in areas I've not ever done before. So, I'm fine with this. Good thing we had the dermal armor there. That would have been the end of us otherwise. All because of a stupid camera. Alright, let's use the hypostim. Because I wanted to have these two guys live at the end of this. And I'm gonna kill every single guard of this entire place. That was dumb. I probably did not need to use the stop worm there.
Access granted.
Alright, Burke's office. What are we here for? Your terminal. Oh, nice. His spare. We can't access his actual... Oh, terminal. And there was a way to sneak around.
Keitner, I've got the eye, but it's not going to fool a retinal scanner unless it's attached to an optic nerve.
I know that, Jensen. I do have a plan. Take the eye down to Quinn. He'll know what to do. Keitner out.
Good God, we've eliminated so many guards. Actually, we can probably explore the loading bay now without too much concern other than the giant robot. Maybe we can find everything we need for that rocket launcher for him. I'm not really that interested in it, though, to be fair. I'm hoping we can get our grenade launcher back, which reminds me, I think we don't have the grenade launcher because of all the robots. They wanted to keep this tough. Well, then again, they didn't have to give us any ammo for the grenade launcher, but maybe they figured that even forcing us right then and there to make the choice of taking it if we didn't have the inventory space, because it did take away all our points. So they freed up that inventory space for us. So I guess it's okay. Okay, what are we vendoring here? Anything? Wow, we actually have a ton of space, so no.
So, what's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says you got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools. Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TYM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the 10 power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything's amiss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work, if I don't say so myself.
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain, the voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred it this way.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
As if there's any skirts in this entire location.
I gotta go.
Yeah, just remember, if they chase you down here, I'll shoot you myself.
Fair enough. We're probably gonna have to kill Burke. So why don't we call this session here now, everyone? When I come back, I'll be in the morgue. I'll also try to remember to record if anything else fancy happens. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and take care, everyone.